Black people are allowed to talk about black culture in a way that white culture cannot. For example, black people can go up and say that there's a baby mama problem in black America, and white people are not allowed to say that. Oh, I just did, so what are you gonna do, cancel me? Black people are allowed to say, I'm
a grown man, I got way too much to worry about.
Black people are allowed to say that there is a systemic fraud issue within the PP loan application in black America. Black people are much easier to be able to say that black individuals, despite being 13% of the American population, commit 55% of the murders. If most white people say that at a job, they would get fired for being a racist. I don't care because I say whatever I want. So black individuals have much more intellectual public freedom than white people do. If a white person were to come up and say, you know, black America really needs to get its act together and stop sleeping around all the time, and it needs to actually have
why would you
because it's true. Because
why would you just walk up to someone and talk and attack their culture from the outside?
Well, hold on, because hold on. Let's look at the evidence. You said to myself.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, man. He cooking. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on this video, interact with the channel, man. We about to get into this topic. This white man is debating these YNs on the black community, on problems in the black community. Let's start it from the top, man. See what he's saying.
Black people are allowed to talk about black culture in a way that white culture cannot. For example, black people can go up and say that there's a baby mama problem in black America, and white people are not allowed to say that. Oh, I just did, so what are you gonna do, cancel me? Black people are allowed to say, I'm
a grown man, I got way too much to worry about.
Black people are allowed to say that there is a...
He right about that though, man. Like you can't say nothing. You can't. If the black man say something, he's a coon, he hate himself, he hate his mama, he broke, he got a little thing out, like you can't say nothing. The white man say something, he's racist. The white woman say something, she's racist. Any other race of people say something, they racist. So you can't correct the problem.
Systemic fraud issue within the PP loan application in black America. Black people are much easier to be able to say that black individuals, despite being 13% of the American population, commit 55% of the murders. If most white people say that at a job, they would get fired for being a racist. I don't care because I say whatever I want. So black individuals have much more intellectual public freedom than white people do. If a white person were to come up and say, you know, black America really needs to get its act together and stop sleeping around all the time, and it needs to actually
why would you
because it's true. Because
why would you just walk up to someone and talk and attack their culture from the outside?
Well, hold on, because
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what y'all raising out here, man. These soft boys who can't take criticism. Nothing that this man said is a lie. You can't say that he lied about something. You just saying, oh, why would he walk up? Why would you walk up to somebody and just, come on, man. Get out your feelings. Listen to the message instead of paying attention to the messenger.
Hold on, let's look at the evidence. You said to myself, you said there's all these people suffering in Chicago. There's all these people that are terrible. I'm telling you why. It's because there's been bad decisions that have been institutionalized. Let me finish. And rap artists and athletes and people at the top level of black society that refuse to ever challenge the core rot in black America, which is that they are allowing degeneracy and hedonism to eat the soul of what once was a beautiful black culture, and instead they go around saying it's the boogeyman of racism, the white man is out to get you, and the result is black America is doing worse than it was in the 1960s. That is the contention, period.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You can't even argue with that. And this is what Byron Donalds was saying, and Jasmine Crockett was making fun of him, talking about, he said that black folks was doing better than the Jim Crow era. We was together. We had families, we had communities, we had businesses, we had our own stuff. And that's a fact. These young cats right here, they don't know anything about that. And that's what a lot of people be talking about when y'all be talking about reparations. These young cats don't even know their history. They don't even know where they come from. Most of them don't even know their daddy. Because what he just said, y'all sleeping around, doing whatever y'all want to do. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing. And this is the product that y'all making right here. But shout out to the young cat down here at the bottom right, who's controlling his emotions and listening. The one on the left, prime example of what he's talking about.
It's not just that. It's a culture. It's so much deeper than the present day we are in. I don't know why you're pretending like it just doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter? You mean things that happen? Again, I've been through this multiple times. Let me just ask you
but
one.
you're not listening to understand. You're listening to reply.
No, I'm doing both.
That's what you're doing.
So, but let me just ask one final question, right?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? He act like a mama. Like, come on, bro. Straighten up, man. Stick your chest out. Unfold your arms. Quit acting like your mama. That's why your daddy left. Look at him rolling his eyes. I think the other dude, he might have had his dad in his life. He just sitting there, he paying attention to what the man's saying. You know what I'm saying? He might feel some type of way about what he's saying, but he controlling these emotions. Other one, he arms folded, eyes rolled, all it. Like, come on, man. Like, this is what y'all. And then this boy gonna become somebody's father. He gonna have a baby mama.
Which is that, like, you have your entire future ahead of you. When you are hired for a job, would you rather be hired because of your race or because of how qualified you are?
It doesn't boil down to just that.
That's what DEI is, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
it
it's
is
not.
definitionally the hiring of people.
They're not just gonna immediately see.
You get extra points if you're black with DEI. That's how it works. Racial quotas elevate people based on the color of their skin.
So do you think I got extra points to come here?
I don't know. You said you were qualified, but affirmative action was institutionalized in Harvard and in Texas and a lot of.
At this point, I think you did. I think you did. I think you are on the DEI program. Cause it's not registering to you what he's saying. It's the truth. How could you argue with anything that this man is saying right now? Just like the other boy, he's sitting there just listening to it because he know it's the truth. So yeah, I think that's why you there. Like, that's how a lot of y'all got getting into college, jobs, business, all kind of stuff these days. People just giving y'all stuff because y'all black and y'all going in there fucking it up.
Other places, we know this. So I again, TU, we don't like them, right? So, but again, I just want to I want to just repeat this point. Where can I go to work that you can't?
It's not just that.
Exactly. There is nothing that is preventing black people from prospering. Nothing. The only thing is that you guys have been hypnotized to be victims of your own mind, to think as if there's a white person out to get you.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. A lot of you guys out here, y'all out here blaming the white man. There's plenty of black millionaires, plenty of people with black businesses, successful black businesses, houses, land, all kinds of stuff. Nobody's stopping a black person from doing nothing that he want to do in this world, in this country. That's a fact. Black people are holding black people back today. Other black people are the oppressors of black people. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment on this video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy, man. If you want custom rugs, if you in the city, if you anywhere in America, man, we'll get it to your doorstep. Hit the link in the description. Tap in. Don't be a lame like these boys out here on DEI degrees. DEI programs to get in schools and jobs. It's crazy out here, man.